Welcome back to Greatness Unlocked. If you find any value here, I humbly ask that you hit the like and subscribe. You know, one of the biggest lessons I've learned in life is this. Don't tell people what you're about to do. Tell them what you've already done. There's a huge difference between talking about your plans and actually bringing results to the table. And honestly, the world doesn't reward intentions. It rewards execution. Point 1. Two kinds of people. There are really two kinds of people in this world. They're always saying, I'm going to start this business. I'm going to write this book. I'm going to get in shape. Their conversations are filled with future plans, but nothing ever really gets finished. Then there's the second type, the doers. They don't need to broadcast every little move they're about to make. They stay quiet. They put in the work. And then one day you see them, and they've already opened the business, already launched the project, already achieved the goal. And their results speak louder than any of their words could have. Point 2. Talking versus doing. Here's the truth. The people who talk the most are often the ones accomplishing the least. Why? Because they're too busy talking instead of working. Every minute spent announcing what you are planning is a minute not spent actually executing. The Bible even warns us about this. In Proverbs 14:23, it says, all hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. That's powerful. It's a reminder that talking doesn't produce results. Doing does. Point 3, asking for help versus doing the work. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. In fact, Proverbs 15:22 reminds us, plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed. It's wise to seek guidance. But here's the key. Don't become dependent on others to figure out everything for you. Do your best to search, to learn, to problem solve on your own too. Growth comes through the struggle, and when you've done your part, then you can ask for help to fill in the gaps. That's how you become resourceful and resilient. Point 4. Watch out for the talkers. We also need to be cautious about who we surround ourselves with. The Bible tells us in Proverbs 10:19, when words are many, sin is not absent, but he who holds his tongue is wise. In other words, not everyone who talks a lot is wise. Some people are just wasting time spinning their wheels and trying to pull you into their cycle of endless chatter and no action. If you want to accomplish something meaningful, you can't be weighed down by people who only talk about dreams but never take a single step toward them. Point 5. Quiet work, loud results. So here's the principle. Do your work quietly and let your results make the noise. You don't have to announce every move. You don't have to prove yourself with promises. Let your finished product, your growth, your progress be the evidence. Ecclesiastes 9:10 says, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. That means give it your all. Don't just talk about it, actually do it. Call to action. So, the next time you're tempted to tell everybody your 5-year plan, pause and ask yourself, do I want to be the person who talks or the person who does? Because at the end of the day, nobody remembers what you said you were going to do. They remember what you actually did. So keep your head down, do the work, ask for help when you need it, and let your life be the testimony. As Jesus said in Matthew 7:16, "By their fruits you will recognize them, not by their promises, not by their intentions, by their fruits. Be a doer and let your fruits speak for themselves." And if this message challenged you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Remember, talk less, do more, and let what you've accomplished be the loudest voice in the room. You are worthy. Now go be great.